What's good? It's Chigozi. Thursday, November 28th, 2019. Thanksgiving. So the government has Thanksgiving branded propaganda. One thing I noticed right away is this fake news play from the White House inside the frantic response to mysterious, slow-moving blob flying over DC. This is completely fake news propaganda. The whatever slow-moving blob flying over DC is a prop from the White House. Just like how Thanksgiving has a Macy's Day Parade, which is also run by the White House, and they have floats floating around the city. So on Thanksgiving, they'll have a slow-moving blob flying over DC for Thanksgiving for a parade. They're mocking you. It's a parade. This is fake news. If anything even happened, the slow-moving blob is from the federal government. Slow-moving blob. In gematria equals 180, 72. Jesuit order equals 72 and 63. This is a riddle from the Jesuit order. We always get those numbers with the White House. As I just put out in my last video, I have a video saying how can you predict and determine when the White House and Capitol Hill will be in the front page propaganda. It's all about the Jesuit order, the Catholic colony, which is what DC is. Jesuit order equals 72 and 63. Take an alphabetical order, reducing each number to a single digit or each letter to a single digit. See S in the 10th letter or S in the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10. See how this works? S is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing S only once, 63. When you reverse the alphabetical order, where A is 26, Z is 1, it becomes 72. Just like slow moving blob. This 63 here is when you reduce S twice, because 1 plus 0 is 1. When you reduce 10 one more time, you get 1. So reducing each letter twice, 63, 72 with reverse. And you see then they're putting that right here inside this Washington, D.C. propaganda. So I didn't look at the date numerology yet, but I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. It's going to always fit the bill. Jesuit 78. I mean, come on. At this point, there's no point talking about it anymore. Jesuit equals 78. 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. So we get see how they're doing again. Scottish Rite 78, Jesuit 78, paired with the Masonry numbers: Masonry 39, Freemason 51, Conspiracy 51. Think about Area 51, conspiracies, aliens, and we have a slow-moving blob over DC. On this date numerology, Freemasonry equals 58. It's also the 332nd day of the year. The reflection of that, 233 is the 51st prime, the 13th Fibonacci number. So we got the 33 days remaining, but the main thing here is the 78 date numerology. Again, Jesuit equals 78. Reversing alphabetical order. We have DC in the front page, and it's almost slow-moving blob. So now that we've established that pattern, we're going to click on the piece of propaganda, and you'll see it's going to be about the same pattern. But one more thing, DC equals 47. Since today's Thanksgiving, I like to look for the number 96. It's a big number for Thanksgiving. 838. Interesting. Masonic 38. Of course, death, killing, murder, RIP 38, but there could be something else here. Mysterious blob. They put blob in quotes also.
Over an unauthorized aircraft and restricted.
I mean, are you seeing this? Unauthorized. First off, let's use that term. Unauthorized. What's one of the root words for that? Authority. Authority equals 137 using alphabetical order, just like Washington, D.C., which is what we're talking about. Washington, D.C. equals 137. White House equals 137. And this is the example which I don't get why it doesn't wake more people up. Why does White House, again, these aren't real words. They're obviously named. I mean, authority, I guess you could argue is a real word. But White House equals 137, the 33rd prime. Washington, D.C. equals 137. Authority 137. An unauthorized blob over Washington, D.C. on a date with 33 days remaining. Again, 137 is the 33rd prime. Today's the date with 33 days remaining. Authority 137, White House 137, Washington, D.C. 137. An unauthorized blob flying over Washington, D.C. Do you get how they're doing this? Blob equals 77. It's on the 77th meridian where this is happening. Unbelievable. This is the type of coded theater that Washington, D.C. puts out. I've said it a billion times, and I'll keep saying it. Washington, D.C. is nothing else than a theatrical center from the federal government. This one world order. They put out theater here. 30th parallel, 77th meridian, updating it at 838. Blob equals 77. See how a blob is flying over the 77th meridian? Remember, during 9/11, September 11th equals 77, so does World Trade Center. Flight 77 hit the 77-foot Pentagon in Virginia, which is around the same area, 77 minutes after takeoff. See what I'm saying? On the 77th Marine. And why did I say it's around the same area? Because don't forget, Washington, D.C. is in between Virginia and Maryland. Virgin Mary, Catholic Church, Jesuit 78, they're doing it again. And then they have the audacity to have a minute 37 video about the White House. I mean, come on. What a bunch of coded propaganda. That's why I did the decode first, and we clicked on the piece of propaganda, and the pattern continues. Always. When people ask me how does this not like affect me over time, how do I not care anymore, and get irritated? I mean, it's because I know what I'm looking at. It's coded propaganda. This is how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be anywhere else. And of course, see, they talk about senior national security officials across the agencies immediately convened to coordinate and monitor the situation, ordering a lockdown at the White House and the Capitol building to be placed on restricted access as a precaution. So again, we have Capitol Hill and the White House inside the propaganda today on dates connected to the Jesuit order. You can call this another prediction if you want, because I put out a full-fledged video specifically titled this, specifically showing you the examples and saying, look, on dates where we get numbers for the Scottish Rites and for the Jesuit order, look out for White House and Capitol Hill. That is a pattern that will always happen. It's probably been happening for hundreds of years, and it'll continue to happen. And it happened today. Do you see this? This is published today. Unbelievable. So this happened Tuesday. See, it happened Tuesday, but they're publishing it today. And Tuesday, what was Tuesday? And the thing is, I remember now someone did leave a comment letting me know about this, but I just haven't really looked much into it. So thank you a lot for that. I really appreciate it. But again, see how it happened Tuesday and they're talking about it today? Why didn't they report it Wednesday? Let's look at this. November 27th. See? This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is how you know I'm not making anything work. Wednesday, we don't have any numbers for the Jesuit order. Yeah, we have the 77th Meridian with the 77 connection, but you see how it's not as strong. Where's the numbers for, we have Scottish Rite 57, but where's specific Jesuit order, Catholic colony type of numbers? You see what I'm saying? The closest you get to them is it's the 27th of the month, Sun 27, and then 23 is the 9th prime, Sun equals 9. But you see how you have to go that route instead of straight up saying, on Tuesday when it happened, Catholic 35, date with 35 days remaining, Society of Jesus 56, date with 56 numerology, Scottish 49, date with 49 life lesson number, and it's the 330th day of the year. So then they wait 2 days later where there's 33 days remaining to then publish it on the front page. So you see then how they skipped Wednesday. They didn't talk much about it Wednesday. They're letting you know about it today on the front page because we get this date numerology again. Continuation. It's very clear how this is always broken down. 11 minutes, 11 the master number, 11 and 15, 115 like Masonic. But there's some things they did. Aircon orange equals 33. This is completely fake. I mean, come on, guys. If the White House is going on lockdown, think about it. Lockdown. The White House, Capitol Hill, the centers of our government. I'm speaking in the narrative. The head of our government, of our freedom, of our nation is going under lockdown, right? Think about how important and significant that is. And I've shown you over the span of 2 days how it's completely 110 trillion kabillion% fake, fabricated fiction from the federal government. It is theater. All they do is produce theater to lead you down the path of agenda. Illuminati 120, 69. When you route 33, you get 66. Aircon orange, Illuminati 120, 69. There's something else they put in quotes that I didn't do anything with, and I kind of wish I did. Aircon yellow is another one. It wasn't that though. It's not a big deal. It's the same patterns. We get the same numbers and all this shit anyway. It just doesn't matter. Aircon yellow 62. So I don't see too much here. I don't sacrifice kill numbers, but I guess nothing. There's probably something deeper there that I'm not seeing. So I might as well just make this video about this slow moving blob over Washington D.C. It's fake. It's completely fake. If you're new to this channel or this video, please check out my video specifically titled "How Can You Tell This Stuff Is Fake?" from Capitol Hill and Washington D.C. and the White House, which is all Washington D.C. 9/11. See, but military aircraft were scrambled anyway, which has been a consistent step taken in such situations following 9/11. So the military is putting this on. Blip, blob. So they probably see it on the radar or something. I mean, come on, guys. I hope you're still, like, not skeptical. I mean, you, to be skeptical means that you believe this bullshit. That's just what gets me. How can you be skeptical? That means that I'm not asking you to be believed. You can apply this. I walk you through the rituals. I escort you through the rituals. But you can't at this point say, oh, it's skeptical. I kind of think this happened. I mean, come on. It's a play. U.S. Capitol Police spokeswoman Eva Malecki said on Tuesday that access to Capitol Complex buildings were restricted for a short time. See how they said Capitol Complex? Why did they do this? CC. She's the third letter. 33. Always quoting 33. That's why Washington, D.C. used to be called the Catholic Colony. That's why it's called now the Catholic Church. I mean, you might as well call Washington, D.C. as the Catholic Church. It's the same exact thing. All Washington, D.C. is the American branch of the Catholic Church. The Vatican is the Italian branch. It's the main headquarters. They have an American branch in Washington, D.C., the Scottish Rite Freemasonic Temple, the Capitol Hill, the White House. They're all part of the Catholic Church, the Zionist Jew Order, the Freemasons. They all run the same thing. That's why I want to call it the federal government. You have to understand this. Just like you have a bank will have different branches, Fifth Third Bank and, Columbus branch. They call it the Cincinnati branch. It's the same name of something. So you have to understand this. Federal government of the United States. It is a one world order. Federal equals 138, 39 like Masonry, like Zionism. This is how you know if you're new here. This is why I call them this. And I keep it simple. So you know who I'm talking about. Federal equals 39, 33. Today's the day with 33 days remaining. Back in the front page propaganda of the federal government of the United States of America. Federal 3933, like Masonry, exactly. It is Masonry running the federal government. It is Zionism running the federal government. Zionism 39. The Jesuit order also running the federal government. And notice how it's called federal government of the United States. This is the key part. And then they lie to you here. Composed of 3 distinct branches and all this. Guys, this is completely retarded nonsense. None of this means anything. It's all run by this one world order, Freemasonic order. I can guarantee you that. This is right here. This is called propaganda from the government, making you believe a certain thing about them. It's complete bullshit. As someone who lives in America and who studied American history, I can tell you this is complete bullshit. Constitution really is just a fucking piece of paper, as their actor George W. Bush said perfectly, to mock you. Russian Federation. This is why I'm just anyone new here. Russian Federation. So we have the federal government. This is one world order. I'm talking about the New World Order, the Illuminati of the United States. It means it's just their branch. And think about their logo. It's this Star of David, the Seal of Solomon, comprised of a bunch of pentagrams. They have this bald eagle, which I've always looked at it as them putting it in their phoenix. But the bald eagle itself, it's its own symbolism, holding the 13 of here, 13 of these, with the 13 stripes in the flag. The Bavarian Illuminati, founded with 13 families. May 1st, 1776, not too long before this bitch-ass country was founded, quote-unquote. 7476, July 4th, 1776, excuse me. Masonic 74, Jewish 74, Independence Day 74. But you see their logo, you see what they're all about. It's the same gang. We have Russian Federation, federal, feder. See, they're doing this. And you're probably thinking, well, Roger Federer. Yes, Roger Federer is an actor for the federal government. Tennis is completely fake. Why do you think his name is Roger Federer? They're mocking you. Russian Federation. See the flag? Red, white, and blue, just like America. We just saw this on the United States federal government. I'm showing the similarities here. So if you're new here, you're like, why does he keep calling you all the federal government? Because it's the same thing, and this is what I'm trying to get through your head. There's not just one federal government of the United States. That's completely retarded. I can't believe someone even believed that. Here's another one. Federal Republic of Germany. Right here. Look, you type in Federal Republic, you get all these. Ethiopia, Nepal, Nigeria, Brazil. Who do you think runs these? The federal government, this one world order. Who's putting out this bullshit fake news propaganda at the White House. Who uses this actor, Donald Trump, to participate in some crap. Worry rises the military over Trump's decision making. Giuliani. It's all by the number 39, I'm sure. New York numbers. See? Federal Republic of Germany. I guess here the colors are different. But that doesn't matter. If you want to say, well, the colors are different. Come on. Federal Republic of Germany, what do you think this means? If you look up the word federal, they'll confuse you and say, well, this federal territories, it means this and that. It's bullshit. And they'll even confuse you and not put England and UK here But federal monarchy, which UK, I don't think the UK is not even federal monarchy. It doesn't fucking matter. See the green, see the blue. It's all run by the same gang. They're confusing you. It's bullshit. See where it says white, no government, no mind control. Where is white? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found. You see what I'm saying? It's nowhere to be found. No government means no mind control. Govern means to control. Ment means the mind. No mind control. So where on this map has the gang have none of the mind control? You could say the water, you could say Antarctica, that's completely false. So this map's almost true, but not really. Everywhere should be colored. There's Zionist Jew, federal government, Freemasonic, Jesuit mind control going on around the world. They run all these nations. The unitary states, they're all run by the same gang. They obviously run China. Obviously. They obviously run Japan. It's not obviously called Japan. We call it Nihon. And we call it Japan because now it equals 42 like Freemason, like Zionism, like Jesuit, like Saturn. UK, obviously run by this one world order, modern Freemasonry founded in UK in 1717. See the Scandinavian countries run by the gang, Russian Federation. They make it easy for this one. And people think that Russia and America are enemies. They're this. I mean, come on, you gotta be fucking stupid. The Russian Federation, Federal Republic of Germany. These are the obvious ones. Anything in green, you cannot question. It's run by this one world order if you're new. But I'm telling you the truth. Everything in blue, too, is run by this gang. I don't mean to make this long-winded, but I might as well have added another portion showing you exactly who's controlling this. So stop thinking that Donald Trump's the savior. Stop thinking that basketball is real. Stop thinking that Elizabeth Warren is whatever. She's an actor for the federal government. I do want to look for the number 133 on this. It might not be here, but I have to document whenever they have it. Another 9:38 video, 2 minute 13-second video. Okay, nothing too much. Oh, wait, whoa. That's a 133-second video. Are you seeing this shit, guys? I said I'm going to click on this, looking for the number 113 to document it, or 133 to document it. 2 minutes plus... What? Holy shit! Are you seeing how coded this propaganda is? I literally just want to close the video. I said Elizabeth Warren. She's all about the number 133 because I really think they're foreshadowing her future presidency. Elizabeth Warren. Oh, her name doesn't equal 133, but remember, government 133. She's a government actor. Government 133. White House equals 133. She's running to be president equals 133. I specifically said I want to click on this piece of propaganda, look for number 133, and document it. I click on it. We get a minute 33-second video. You cannot deny what I just showed you. After explaining to you the federal government, this one world order, see their agenda, see? All by the numbers, English language. They call it the language of the new world. Supposedly this side of the world is a new world. Guys, the whole world is a new world. It's all the old world order is the new world order. It's the same gang. And to prove it even further, we now get a 133-second video by Elizabeth Warren. Just for more documentation of this actor participating in this propaganda. And that's why, I mean, the election day is 134 days from my birthday on November 3rd, but they can move it to November 2nd and make 133 days. I don't think they'll do that, but if they did, that's a big clue, but that doesn't even matter. We're documenting another 133 with this actor, as predicted, one more time. Peace out.